Hello lovely people and welcome back to our art journey. In this video we are going to see the coloring on the smoother and flatter wider paper. In the last video you could see the coloring on the rougher paper, and now you will see that on this paper, as I said, a very smooth paper, you will see the traces and the details of your pencil much faster and much easier. So it means that we have to pay more attention on how much pressure we will put on the pencil, not to get it too strong at first. So we will go as in the last video too, and doesn't matter which kind of paper you are using, we go first in one direction and the second, third, fourth, and so on layers on other directions, so that we get a smooth and even surface. And here, as well as in the last video, I have already delimited with the tape the spaces that we are going to work, so that we don't have to worry very much about the shape and the limits, because it's already prepared for us and we can concentrate on coloring. And now for the shadows, I am using the technique of the angel's hair and circular movements, and I will bend to get it even and smooth to get a gradients. I am coming back to my previous color, and so I will build up layer on top of layer, layers and layers, to get this shadow included in my coloring. As said before, you will see that we start from the light to a little bit more pressure and more, because with each layer, of course, it will get resistant to other colors and other layers, so you have to increase the pressure. So the only thing that you shouldn't, in my opinion, and in the technique that I work with, is not to start very strong, because you will see the resistance to other colors and layers will happen much faster, so you won't have the freedom to build up layers with details and other colors and more colors, because it will get saturated. In this last square, I decided to put just the green and show you how to build up some shadow from the side and some details with the rubber that you will see in a bit. Now I am using that kind of technique that you start and let loose. You start, let loose. This is great for build up, like as you could see, grass, bushes, and also details. Usually from the corner or from an edge to the center or up. So you can build amazing details with that. And as you can see, I am using the rubber pencil, and you can take some pigments when it's not very saturated yet. So you can see that some details and some highlights can be still built in the picture, and you can start increasing the contrast so that you can see those highlights and those details a little better. And now the very satisfying part of taking away the tape, which gives us a very clear sight of our work. And sometimes we use the tape, as I said, to delimit the space, or to create a frame, or to keep some parts of the painting or the coloring or the drawing safe. So you can use this in many different kinds and techniques and kinds of media. And as showed before, all that very strong, full of pressure way to start coloring isn't, in my opinion, not the correct one. So that's where you can see this big X showing that you shouldn't start that way. And now I have already prepared a first layer on the circle that we are going to attempt to turn it into a ball. For that, we start pulling the pigments from the edge to the center in a way that it's going to be very light. And the first question before doing further that we should do to ourselves is, where is my light coming from? Because this is where I have to leave my highlight kind of open. And well, I will start pulling the pigments, as I said, from the edge to the center so that I can respect the shape at first. And when I put more layers and more colors, and I am including some colors here just for our fun, but we could turn it into a ball just with one color, just by putting layer over layer, building your shadows and your highlights, and increasing the contrast. And in this case, I am keeping my light quite in the middle, or pretty much in the middle of this circle, which is turning into a slice and slowly but surely turning into a ball, because what will give us the possibility to see this and to see this as a ball and to turn it into a ball, it's just shading. Shadows and lights are the basic principle in everything in art, because when we do art, when we draw or paint, we attempt to follow nature and what our eyes see, and there will be always light, and where there is light, there will be always shadow. So against the light, you will find lack of light, which is shadow. And in this case, we have to think how to build it up in a certain way that it gets natural. So this is where I say, slowly but surely increasing the pressure, starting slow and light and smooth, and increase the pressure, and from the edge to the center you pull your shadows and your details. You could even put some pattern on that, but of course it's something that we can do in some other steps, some other videos. I can show you how to put some details, respecting the lights, the shadows, the depth and the volume of the object that you are drawing, portraying there. So I take the chance now to ask you to please share, comment, like, subscribe, do all the stuff that help us keep on doing this, helping you learn, helping you get creative, or helping you just to get relaxed. Because as I always say, art is an amazing way to get relaxed, to relax your mind, to relax your thoughts. Just get into it and see how things evolve. And now, as you can see, I am including a little bit of a red there so that I can specify and focus more on the contrast of this shadow for you to see this in a better way, and also because this combination is, for me at least, it's very beautiful. And now I will build up this red and this blue, and then I will go back to my first orange, just very lightly as a last layer to kind of even the surface and blend all these colors and shadows together. And please also visit our internet site under trianglestudio.ie to see the offers that we have, the products, the art, the courses that I offer, and don't forget, stay positive. See you soon. Bye bye.